The Marcus Rashford story was not supposed to end like this. It was supposed to end in jubilation, celebration, lifting a major title for his boyhood club. But for the first time in a very long time, it feels like Marcus Rashford and Manchester United are on the same page. A new beginning is needed for both the club and the player, and a new chapter will start. Now let's take it back to the 25-16 season. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the day that Marcus Rashford made his debut for Manchester United, becoming a replacement in the team for an injured Anthony Martial. Sometimes I actually think, what would have happened if Anthony Martial did not get injured? Would we have seen Marcus Rashford at a later date? Would he have ever broken into the first team? Or would he have just gone on to be like other academy players who never got the chance to find themselves in the senior team and eventually parted ways with the club? However, he started and he got his debut goal, and well, the rest is history, but I'll be lying if I didn't say the truth. Last couple of seasons between the club and the player has been nothing short of toxic. The fan base once again find themselves split, club or player. And I think for both parties, this is the best decision to make. Now, you guys might not agree with me, but let's not get it twisted. Marcus Rashford was the light in a very dysfunctional moment for Manchester United. Life at Manchester United post Sir Alex Ferguson, it wasn't just players who joined Manchester United and lost themselves. It was managers as well. And Marcus Rashford was that bright spark, that jubilation. He gave us moments to celebrate throughout his time at Manchester United, and of course that one particular season under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when the front line was absolutely flying. But it's no secret even then that Marcus Rashford and many other players in the team at that time were playing through multiple injuries that looks like it's taken a toll on him. Now you lot are probably thinking, what is this monologue from Minna? If you are not aware, Marcus Rashford and Manchester United will probably part ways either in January or the summer. Now, I think the best thing to do is part ways in January. I mean, there was stories out there that the club was looking to sell, and Marcus Rashford has solidified his position on all of this with an interview with Henry Winters. Now it wasn't an interview to clear up his name. It wasn't an interview before people accused him of PR. It wasn't something that was organised as a clapback at the news about Manchester United being interested in selling him. Marcus Rashford, a pre-planned Christmas trip to his old primary school to give out gifts. If you guys know, Henry Winter over the last 4 or so years has been covering Marcus Rashford's groundwork that he's been doing in the community. I'm even talking about the times when he took on the Conservative government during COVID 2020. Now, Henry Winters asked him a question about leaving Manchester United, and I'm not gonna lie, when I read the entire piece, my heart sank a little bit because, like I said at the beginning, it wasn't supposed to end like this. Marcus Rashford was meant to go on to be a club legend in every possible form, but like I said, the last couple of years, it's been everything less than that. Marcus Rashford confirmed to Henry Winter that this is the time for a new challenge, for something new. And I know that when it comes to it, a lot of fans will be devastated to see him depart. Let's be honest, Marcus Rashford finds himself in some amazing company at Manchester United. He's in the top 12 for goals scored, top 7 for assists, over 400 appearances. He's got 2 FA Cups, 2 League Cups and a Europa League title. But people won't remember him for that. Unfortunately, at Manchester United, people remember the big things that you bring home to the club, the Premier Leagues and the Champions League. But the story of Marcus Rashford, born and bred in Manchester through the academy team, from childhood wanting to play for Manchester United and getting the opportunity to live out that dream. I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do. Marcus Rashford burst onto the scene as a young teenager, and I say this all the time, he peaked early as a result of that. And at the age of 27, when players tend to be finding the best form of themselves, Marcus Rashford looked like he was on the decline at Manchester United. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time. Fans have been asking for change. So welcome it when Manchester United embark on the journey of change. And if that includes parting ways with some of the biggest players at the club, well, sometimes things have to be done because it's important for a new beginning. Am I sad that Marcus Rashford will probably go on to leave? Yes, I've seen some of the greatest players in my era of watching football leave Manchester United, and Marcus Rashford will become another one on that list. He may not have won a Premier League title with the club. He might not have won a Champions League title with the club, but he gave us some great memories in what I would say was a difficult decade of football as a Manchester United fan. And like I said, guys, is this the right time? Yes, Marcus Rashford, by the way, is no saint in this, but neither is the club. And that's why I say for both parties, it's best for both of them to part ways. Manchester United gave him a top contract less than a couple of seasons ago, and since then he's just been unable to find that form again. And I look at Man United right now under Ruben Amorim with the way that they're playing and the system that they're playing in, and it's very clear for me that there isn't a place for Marcus Rashford in that front line. Now, when will he leave? January, summer? I don't know, but Ruben Amorim will definitely probably address it in the coming days, and we'll definitely know some more. But let me know how you lot feel about Marcus Rashford confirming that he's probably going to leave the club, and how much do you think Manchester United could sell him for? Bear in mind, he's got a couple of years on his contract, plus he's on a big 300k a week salary. That's going to be hard to shift, but like Manchester, Rashford is red. It wasn't supposed to end like this. It really wasn't.